Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, let's get into it. A little bit of work on the terrain panel. We will continue with that today. Adding probably the raw brushes. So basically I want to kind of duplicate that one and have a yeah, I'm still not sure what to call that. Objects, terrain panel, or primitives? Maybe primitives. And then here we have our primitives. So basically we have a sphere, a cube, a plane. Maybe we add an ellipsoid. And others maybe. And we will have more or less a similar approach to render primitives. Although I don't know, maybe we don't need that. I'm not sure. So we still have that, we have... Yeah, all of that makes sense. We do... Yeah, that's fine. So the brush size will basically be the biggest version of it. So let's generate all the definitions. Yeah. So that one will basically be the same. Render properties. The apply operation will be more or less the same. Because that one is actually the real one. Yeah, we probably need that one as well. Get title, we return primitives. And then render. I mean, it kind of can be this. Ish. Not exactly. Yeah, the plane, it doesn't really make too much sense, I think, actually. Maybe the plane we leave out. Because it doesn't actually make a whole lot of sense to have a plane. Probably not useful. Unless we limit it in the size. At which point it basically is a cube. Well, maybe not, right? Brush size, we do that. Then let's do operation. Union difference. Intersect. Not sure if it actually makes a whole lot of sense to have a different one, but UI property grid. Draw in on property. Operation. Oh, we need to add the top tab actually. So I did this as well, right? So here you see my new beautiful ugly icon that I worked on a little bit off stream. We will remove that again for now. Tabs. And on the toolbar we add another one. Primitives, terrain panel tab, perfect. So that should give us now 2 tabs, hopefully. That actually kind of works, which is nice. Alright. Well, it basically does still exactly the same, right? So we need to change that. So first things first is we need to go to the shader and basically add a couple of things. So that one stays the same. Can get rid of that for now. But what we need is in the test SDF function. Exactly, we get this. And now we get the operation, which is a union. And then we get to the union. Oh, okay, well, we already reverted that, okay. Get union smooth. Okay. Okay. That's about it, right? Let's not. So unpack CSG cube. CSG cube. Cube. Get rid of that. Get cube value and gradient. I'm wondering if it's not better to do it a little different. How about we actually do get value and gradient? And we do a CSG cube here. All right. Now we basically do the same with the sphere. Get value and gradient, and then that should be fine, right? Pack CSG object. Well, it's fine. You can call it spec CSG sphere. All right. Get value and gradient with the CSG plane. Right. That's that. So we do doing here get value and gradient. Probably the vec 3010 and then the distance here, right? Then we have a CSG sphere with this. Now we get the union, and then here we do as well get value and gradient. Here we do as well get value and gradient. Just that here we just do this, right? Sphere and cube. And then we do this. Or here get difference. Or get intersection. Perfect. Difference. Intersect and union. Alright. Not sure that we need that currently. Should we do all of that? Then the only difference is that we need to do the different primitive here m type while enum to integral basically. And then brush operation, we do the same. Or that one we can actually most likely have as a set, like as an actual enum there. But maybe I moved the preview. Oh, sorry. Maybe I moved the preview to the terrain panel. Maybe this should handle the preview actually. Okay. Couple of issues here and there. Create the volume source. Okay, maybe not. Maybe we have errors already before. No. Create volume source. Sphere 12. Eh? Maybe we actually do, yeah. Like that, right? And basically we need the same for the cube. We might as well put it here already. Pack CSG cube. Unpack CSG cube. Half extends X. All right. So much. So far so good. We as well do a volume sources const int volume sources what could we call that? Page size? It's like 6 for now. I mean, maybe not page size. Item. size maybe. And where is it? Test SDF function, right? Here. That one has to be offset by that. Well, actually we can do that at the start here. U and start index. Data. Start index. Like that. And then we have that. And then here the thing we need to do is, yeah, basically switch here on the brush type. Volume. It's not that. And then let's get rid of that. Let's build our CSG sphere here. CSG sphere, hit position, brush size. And then pack CSG sphere into the U constants word volumes data. At that point, and then we do here that one, and we CSG cube. Actually, we do probably a vec 3 brush size. Now we do only one padding for now. Because what that allows us to do is size X is fine. And then here brush size CSG cube X CSG cube. Mm-hmm. So far, so good. So we do that change as well here. So basically here we do enums to integral brush type. Vector 3 F32 brush size. Now we get that bounce actually here as well. Which for now we do length. Vector 3F. Pretty much that. And what the hell? Oh. Oh, yeah, vector 3F. We have the brush operation and brush size in one chunk. And then we do the preview here as well. Where is it? Here. So that goes down here, that goes up here. This one becomes a Vec 3. And then the brush size for now is just an X. And then here get value and gradient of CSG sphere. Okay. Should work, right? Ish. Probably have a couple of errors still somewhere. Pretty sure. Okay. What the hell? I mean, where is that even? What widgets? Oh wait, is it in the... Yes. It's not a property grid. Okay, terrain panel. Raw vector property. Almost. 49 in create volume. $49? Eh? Okay, that's a bit weird. Ah, CSG cube undeclared. Well, okay, fair. Cube. Okay. Unfortunate. There was the first crash. Nothing to see here. Where would that have crashed potentially? I mean, not here probably, right? How can I find that out? Maybe by trial and error, by maybe, for example, not... Oh, goddammit. Terrain panel. By not doing the readback. Or like not doing that, basically. Yeah. Fine. Okay, so that's not it. Alright. So probably in the apply operation. Brush type operation, brush size padding. It's here. Let's not pack for now. Let's just do that and let's output debug print, creating volume source, %u, %f. That should already be good enough. All right. Oh god, really? What? How did I manage that? In plain.h. How, what? Why is that not uppercase? And then test SDF CSG cube. Eh. How did I make that bad again? How did I not recompile those? Ah, it's just cube. God damn it. Maybe that was the mistake, that it's not, that it didn't recompile everything. Okay. I mean, that looks fine except for that, but that's okay-ish. Okay, so that still works. Okay. So maybe it works. Let's re-establish our create shader. Although we didn't. Creating volume source 1, 10, 10, 10. Why would it be volume source 1? Ah, I know why. Okay. Good. I know why. Because we have the M type here primitives like that, which we don't, which we shouldn't have, because you can never have none. And then okay, perfect. Yeah, ignore that. That's like okay. And then can we do a cube? Oh yeah, kinda. Where is 0, 0? here. Okay. Beautiful. There's our cube. How about that? Yeah, we still have issues here with the resolution, right? Yeah. But we will deal with that. So let's first try to do our preview better. Those are not cursed, don't say that. They're beautiful. Switch brush operation. Case, volume, source, sphere, break. Case, volume, source, cube, break. And then we have basically that. Otherwise we do a CSG cube. And then we need to include the cube here. And that already should do the trick, hopefully. Let's see. So we go here, do a cube. Okay, maybe not. Are we even preview terrain edit? Are we even doing that? Brush type. Yeah. But are we setting that? I mean, we should. Aren't we? Brush type 1. And then in preview. We're not doing that. Okay. Then we don't. Brush type. Wait, is that correct? Oh no, yeah, we do that. Why would that not work? Oh, because I'm stupid. It's brush type, not brush operation. Perfect. Look at that. And then yeah, we kind of have it a little bit broken here with the not like the I'm not actually sure why it's that broken, but we will look at that. It's a little bit cursed on the edges. But yeah, basically we should be able to do 30 here and then, yeah, have it like that, right? So we can do some pillars. Let's actually do one more thing. Let's see, maybe that completely blows up the size, but let's do here 1, 4, then 16. That should give us a little bit more precision, even closer to the camera, or like, yeah, not closer to the camera, but so basically we should be able to have a little bit more, yeah, precision around our test area currently. Where is my light here? Beautiful. Is the normal broken? It looks yeah, the normals look broken. Okay. So that's maybe why this is weird. The normals are scuffed. But yeah, doing that and then we can have a higher one, right? But yeah, something is definitely wrong with the normals. For this cube. And then we can do 40 or something like that, and then we have like this, and we can build walls. Nice. See, we could almost already build a house. And the nice thing about the new algorithm is that we have like those sharp edges, right? Which is really nice. But maybe we should look at our normals first. For the cube. Why are you wrong? Is it that? Might be it, right? That might have been an easy fix. Where's my point light? Go up. Go there. Plant our... Maybe not quite. Still not correct. Never mind. What is that? Are you going back to Vulcan or what? Are you flip-flopping again? Part that makes or breaks Vulkan renders. Oh, okay. So why is my... gradient wrong. Is that maybe a minus here? Was that... I think that was a thing back then, right? But I'm not sure if that now breaks it. Oh, but where is my point light? No, that's not fixing it. Oh, well, we didn't. That doesn't fix it because... I'm stupid, right? Did I even recompile the shaders after I did this change? But yeah, that's what I would say as well. If I just restart, I would just call it a different project. That way you don't have to admit that you're starting fresh. No, just kidding. Don't take me serious. Oh, there it is. We have it working, right? Because now we have it. Yeah. Perfect. And then we go on this side and we have it here. Yes. Okay, so that was it. And then the jagged lines. It's probably a precision thing. So if we go to 0, 0. Yeah, it's better, right? Yeah. Perfect. AI generated code. Documentation. README, yeah. I mean, to be honest, I did part of my README as well with ChatGPT. I needed to change it a little bit, of course, to make it read nice and stuff like that, but... Oh, that's nice, yeah. Okay, cool. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't pay for that kind of stuff. But... Alright, so we have our cube and our sphere. It's pretty nice. Now we can build stuff, right? Now the question is, can we do that already? Hold on, that's a bit of a problem. Maybe we... maybe I take out the difference again. I think... Wait, what? Shouldn't the intersect... Hold on, what? Shouldn't the intersect do something different? Ah, maybe... Okay. I think it's wrong, right? In the sense of... Yeah. Okay, I think the difference is not an option there anymore. I think we take that out because I don't think it makes too much sense. I need to recompile. But let's actually take that out. Oh, or maybe the difference is wrong. Was it different or union? Wait, let me get that up. Inigo, not indigo. Ah, whatever. Union. Union. Yeah, the subtract is basically what I want, right? Max of that. So basically we invert that, and if that is greater than that, we do this. Otherwise we return that. I think that should do it. And then the intersect we will handle as well. Ah, difference. Yeah, okay, I mean, stand with it. Maybe intersect is not, or like maybe difference is not the best thing. Huh? What the? I want to subtract. This one. Max of D1 or D2. But isn't that what I'm doing? Well, actually, maybe like 4 of XYZ minus maybe that. Oh, well, we need to recompile. But is it difference or? What is intersect doing? CSG intersect. If A is less than B, then we return A, otherwise we do B. I'm not sure. Did I recompile? Probably not. But we do sync the operation, right? Yeah, otherwise we wouldn't see what we are seeing, I guess. Let's do the sphere union like that, and then difference. Why are they doing exactly the same? If LHS gradient is greater than RHS gradient, we return that one. I mean, that should do. Maybe I'm stupid, I don't know. Okay, that's definitely wrong. That's this one. This one. It's the max of that one. Yeah, but then my god, what? Okay. There's a difference. Ah, it is the full one. And then if value A is less than value B, we return value A, otherwise we return value B. So we negate that one and then we return minus LHS gradient. If that is greater, I'm still thinking that's correct. I guess it's not. Debug print f. Oh, here it is. Op type percent to of source operation. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, I only read it now. It's a weird present, but I mean, I guess nice. But still a bit weird. Difference. And then do we have op type 1? Yeah, okay, but why would you then be so stupid? What the hell? Did that not already work once? Did that not already work? Get difference. Maybe we want to flip that between source gradient and final gradient. Maybe it's that. Because I think the order matters for that one, right? Probably. Yeah, because it matters what we are subtracting from what. Yeah, exactly. Okay, yeah, that works. But it didn't update. Why? Why would that not have updated? I guess we can always do that for now. Then let's kill the shaders to regenerate. Open the scene. Get our beautiful light up. Okay, here we actually go down. Why would we not go down here? Well, we clearly do go down, but then something is overriding that. What the hell? clearly does that, but then somewhere we don't do it. Create volume source? No. Generate volume. Get sample value. What if we do this as well? What does an intersect do? I think it will still delete everything. Yeah. I mean, it's nice, but it basically ruins everything. So I think we take that out. But then why is it not doing this plain stuff? Although, I mean, let's call it union and subtract. Isn't it the different? Yeah, whatever. Opposite of union. Whatever. Yeah, I think maybe subtract makes the most sense. What is XOR actually? Union, subtraction, XOR. Oh, okay. Not sure why you would ever want that, but okay. Yeah, let's not do that and not even, I mean, well, it's gone. Anyways, why would the plane not work? I'm very confused by that part. Because the union clearly works, right? And then the subtract as well works. But it doesn't. Oh, now it works. Cool. Never mind, I guess it just works. Okay. And then does it work with the cube as well? Yeah. Perfect. So we can do a 50 by 50. Bam. Oh god. Killed it. Still alive, hopefully. Oh yeah. Not sure what happened there. Let's see. Was it maybe... Oh yeah, okay. Why? Holy moly, what the... That was way too many requests. That's interesting. I think we can guard against that though. Let's do that. So first of all, I think volume, data grid. I guess it's not that easy. We would need to sync how many volume, how big the buffer is basically. But we could, and I think it would make sense to do that so that we don't crash, but we just abort. But for that we need to do a little bit more logic, but I mean that's pretty good already. Beautiful. Yeah, we need to look at those normals a little bit. They are a little bit scuffed. All right, cool. Yeah. Can I do that somehow as a toggle? That would be nice. Maybe up here I am going button. I mean, I would want to have a toggle, but how would I do that? Is it like a selectable? Plus. Actually, we can... Hold on, we can actually do that already better. Draw... minus... icon. Get cursor. And then 32F. Let's try that. And then we add wire draw plus icon. But if that one is pressed, we do operation equals union. Otherwise we set it to subtract. The 32 color is operation equals union. And we do it red, otherwise we do it like that. Same stuff here. Perfect. That should hopefully do it. Maybe not. Right. That was interesting. Let's get cursor pause. I don't know, maybe it's not cursor screen pause, maybe it's cursor pause. Oh yeah, it is. That shouldn't get cursor screen pause make more sense. Oh, it's an offset. Okay, where? Tell me that. Didn't know that. In that case, it's 0, 0. Ah, okay. Probably 16, 16, 16, 16, right? Just kind of weird, but... Of course, minus. Where do we already use that? Aren't we using that already? Offset. That's weird. Yeah, okay. That. It's a little bit weird that it's inverted in the colors, but that's fine. I mean, we can probably flip it. So now the green one is the active one. And then let's make a horizontal group here. Or let's do same line maybe. I don't know. Let's do that. No, I think I like it more if it's probably a horizontal group. Let's do a horizontal one. Operations. And then I am vec 200 align 0.5. Okay. I think I want to have a spring here. And a spring at the end, and then we are centered in the middle, I think. Or not. Maybe I need to do -1 here, so that it just expands all the way. Isn't that it? I mean, let's do that. I don't know. It's not it. Let's do a 600 width here. Let's see if that does what I want, because maybe it's the size is fine, but it's the align that's wrong. Okay, no. But shouldn't the -1 be that it takes everything? Otherwise it takes the minimum size. Okay. Get content. Get available. I don't know. Here. Get available. Like that. Yeah, cool. Then I think we take out the spring here, maybe even be able to do that, I don't know. Okay, maybe not. What does an align 1.0 does? What does that do? I mean. Absolutely nothing. Cool. Okay. I guess this does exactly the same again, right? Hold on. Oh, I don't like that. That there's a gap. Why is that? Left horizontal, full vertical. Maybe half length. Minus. Then center minus the gap. Perfect. That was it. Maybe times that plus 0.5f. Or here plus or minus that. That should already probably be good enough, right? Yeah. Because of the floating point stuff. Cool. So we fixed that as well. It's a little bit of overdraw, but who cares? Alright. Let's see, where do we actually... get Carla U32 of I'm GUI Carla. Button active. Otherwise just button. Maybe. Not sure if that's the right Carla though. I will take a quick break, get some water. I mean, yeah, maybe that's good. Why is it like that though? Spring. Oh, we didn't do another spring here. So with that, I think that looks nice. Ish. You probably want to have it smaller than that, but yeah. Perfect. Alright, I will be right back. Let's make a nice smiley. Perfect. Yeah, be right back. Alrighty. Let's continue. First of all, let's remove that. And then as well switch on the M type case sphere rake. Draw scalar property. Case UI property. Primitives cube. Size like that, and I mean it's not quite true, right? I mean, it kinda is if we make it a little bit. Because for the cube, what it actually is the half extents, right? So vector 3f32 half extents is m brush size times 0.5f. Although maybe that is fine, right? Maybe people just get that already. Let's see. How does that look? If I put down a sphere of size 1, is that the same as... Or like... Yeah, let's put it down as sphere of 10. And then a cube of 10. It's kind of the same size, right? Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Do we not have a directional light? Okay. Or whatever. Is there sound? What do you mean? I hope there is. Alright, so we have that. Hello, hello. And then we can... Okay, it doesn't really work. Oh, yeah, it does work. Never mind, I'm stupid. Okay, so then the cube has like this size, right? And we can make it 30 big and then bam. Have a pillar like that. Then we have our beautiful wall. Now we can as well do this up here basically. Perfect. And then if we would want to, we can do 10, 10, 10 and carve out the middle here again. That didn't work or what? Oh no, it did. Yeah, perfect. I mean, I think the better one would have been to do 20, well, let's do 15. And then this is 30, right? Because if we do that, or it doesn't work now, but then we only need to click once and we have it carved out perfectly. Basically. But I'm not sure when we will die. Oh. We're all the way through, or? Okay, maybe not. Okay, we're not. Never mind. It's a huge ass sphere. And I'm not like perfectly carving. Oh, no, we're through. But the resolution is so bad at this end that it's like a little bit ugly. But yeah, basically we have a way through here. Same, but I don't know why you mentioned that, but yeah, same. Oh, that's so nice. It probably would be nice to have something that snaps, right? Ah, okay. That's what you mean. It would be nice, yeah, to have something that snaps somehow. To make it nicer to like work. If you want to, like, if I want to expand this, right, to have like a plateau. It's currently a little bit finicky to do that. I mean, it kinda works. But it's a little bit painful. Oh, and not to mention this crap. But yeah, you can see that I didn't manage it smoothly. Because we have like those weird steps. So that's something we have to investigate as well, how to do that. Basically continue a shape if you press once. like that. I want the next shape to be probably like shifted in front to the camera. Something like that, right? More or less. Perfectly aligned. Not like this where... Oh, actually that is maybe pretty much perfect. Okay, cool. I mean, we can already build some stuff with that. Maybe not in the nicest way, but... It's quite a lot of triangles, probably. Alright. So we have that. Maybe we do the sculpting now. Because then we have like the base 2 modes that we want. So for this sculpting, I think I want a new type of shader. That basically does kind of the same, but slightly different. Let's rename that. Create volume primitive, because I think that makes it a little bit more what it is. And then we do that and create volume brush, or apply a volume brush. Let's create it, because we kinda create stuff with that. And then we do volume brush sphere, volume brush cube. We can do the same kind of thing. That stays more or less the same. And then we have here a float smoothness. Don't need that, I think. That can be... We have a type and a float strength, probably. And then a smoothness as well. I'm not sure if we need both of them, but let's see. So we still kinda do that. Just need to have another type here. So basically go here, volume, source, sphere, cube, plane and grid. Which kinda is true. And we probably want to keep it like that, but let's add volume, source, sphere, brush is 4, and cube brush is 5. And we probably keep that like that. So basically, I mean, it kinda is that. Let's move that. It's basically this or this. So we pack that and we pack as well into the end here. Sources data. Add data start index 5, I think. Or 4. Not sure. Maybe 4 actually. Yeah. At 4, we pack our U constants, strength, and at 5, we pack our smoothness. And then we do the same here, but here it's 6 and 7, I think. Yeah, 6 and 7. And then we need to increase our thing here. Let's already add a buffer of 1. Why not? Probably need it anyways. So we do that. And then in the test SDF function, we basically handle those 2 cases. To do remove and merge into grid source. That's what we actually want. Brush sphere, I think, was it called, or sphere brush? Sphere brush, of course. Cube. So we unpack that, then we unpack our float. Strength is this at data start index plus 4. And our smoothness is our data start index 5. And then we do the same here with 6 and 7. Alright, let's actually do -1 because then we can do something with that. Basically, if we are a union, if our smoothness is less than 0.f, we do this. Airs, we do a final gradient is get smooth union of our source gradient, our final gradient, and the smoothness. And then we do basically the same. So if our smoothness is less than 0.f, we get the difference. Airs, we get difference smooth. We put in the smoothness there. And then we just need to implement that, which is basically our vec4 get difference smooth, which according to this is basically that, right? We can probably take that from the union and reverse engineer that kinda. It's minus so it's d1 minus d2, right? And then the absolute of that, and then the min of yeah, d1 minus d2. And then we do the same. Just that this is minus minus. Or we do that actually. Let's do that. Get union smooth. So we basically d1 and we vert d2. And we give it the smoothness. Maybe we have to invert that one. I don't know. It's probably not enough yet. So basically the sculpting here create volume brush, I think was called. Yeah. And we want to adjust as well the stuff we send. So we send all of that. We don't. Alright, hold on, what? Brush type and then strength. And then we do brush size. And smoothness. But actually let's keep the brush operation here. Because we kind of need that. And then this is basically 5, I think, for now. Okay, 4. Let's see what that does. Probably crashes. Because well, probably crashes because we did some mistake with the shader. Would be my first guess. Of course, see. Volume source is 6. Already is a mistake. Of course, because we forgot the type. Okay, so far so good. And now we have that one, of course. 71. Test SDF function. Ah, of course. Sources, data. And create volume brush. Let's put 0.0f in there. So we don't have the strength, of course. Hello, lol boy. Create volume brush. Brush operation type. That should hopefully work again. Perfect. So let's try our beautiful things again. So this is radius 10, right? Works. Cube. Let's make that bigger again. Works. Perfect. Minus works as well, hopefully. Yeah, works. And sphere of 4 works as well. Can you please? Whoa, what the hell? Well, whatever. Kind of created a weird hole. Huh. Ah, I cut the cube out right by accident, yeah. And then let's do sculpt and try that. So that should make a smooth one. Or that didn't work very well. Oh, because we probably don't set anything, right? For the smoothness, of course we don't. Smoothness. Oh yeah, that kind of worked. So see, that is like a smooth sphere versus this one that is a hard-edged sphere. Perfect. So that kind of works. And then I don't want to create, so we need to do that different. So we apply the operation and then void how do we do that? There's a couple of void handle readback maybe, or on hit position readback. Now we do, I'm not sure yet what we want. So what do we want there? Kind of that, right? What the fuck? Yeah. So here we do M tabs selected on position, well, on hit position readback. We give the scene and the hit data hit position. And you can do whatever you want with that. And where is our base one here? Virtual void that scene and then const vector 3f 32 hit position. Did I mark it as virtual? Yes. And then on hit position readback. And we do the same for the scarped. But in the scarped, nothing to do for scarpting. As do not create entities. And then the other one, we definitely do something, right? So here we do create something and we basically take away this and we don't create that anymore. On hit position readback is the one. We get our scene, we get, yeah, we need the component factory as well. We might be able to refactor that in the future. Because I have an idea how to do entity creation in a different way. But it's fine for now. And then switch on our volume type, basically M type. We don't have the ellipsoid for now, but who cares about that? Alright, so we do all of that. Or we can do those, right? Then we add the other components. So this one adds a sphere component with the M brush size X. This one adds a cube. And I do think it actually has absolutely nothing here. And then our name, we will as wire string view name. Like that. Name equals volume source sphere. Cube. So that's that. Yeah, let's keep it like that for now. The cube is a little bit stupid because we don't have a way to actually handle it properly, but and then scene by mgame core get component factory, right? So basically this should now not spawn anything exactly, so we don't pollute our thing. But this one will do that. Right, and then we have like here a volume cube and a volume sphere, and that's it. And then we can go back to sculpting, take that and do that, but not actually add anything in our list here. Which more or less is how it should work. The backend is not quite as I want it now, still. Because we are still polluting our volume sources list, which is not something we want. But there is not currently the grid source, sorry, to do how I would want to do it. Oh, beautiful. Those small little gaps are really nice. Not. But yeah, that's basically it. Do we continue? Probably we do a little bit more today. Questions what? Question is, what do we want to do? Maybe we add more shapes, but they are kind of difficult to add, but let's see. What other shapes does he have here? I mean, a pyramid might be interesting-ish. I think a capsule would be nice. Yeah, something like that. What's the difference between that and that? Not quite sure. Maybe we add a lot of shapes actually, because all the exact ones I think can add without any problem. Infinite cone, whatever that means. Arbitrary capped cylinder, okay. Yeah. Maybe we add a couple of those eventually. Funny. We don't really need those, I think, because we will scale it different. I mean, that might be interesting, but I don't know. Probably not useful for the use case that we want to do. Oh, funny, you can play that here. Alright. What do we want to do? One thing that's annoying as well, to be honest, and it's already kinda annoying currently, is that when we add entities, for example here, right? We have them named the same, which I think is not really what we want. So maybe I do that. So let's do if because I think the name component only exists in the editor, right? Ah, okay, I mean, no, let's only do it in editor, that's fine. Get unique name. preferred name, and then we do that basically, and then we go here and we do a get view where registry. For each auto entity ID. It like that. I mean, I hope it is. Count if name components name starts with preferred name. We need to do a little bit more sophisticated thing like that, but yeah, basically then we do that, and then we return preferred name. But if our count is greater than 0, then we return our preferred name plus that. Well, actually we probably format then percent, well, this underscore this. And then we do preferred name count. Otherwise we return that. And then in our terrain panel we do scene get unique entity name. Thank you very much for that. That should now count it up, hopefully. Is it const that? Maybe? Or do we want a const name component here? It's one of the two. Okay, that was it, it seems like. So basically if we add a sphere now, that should be yes. Perfect. It's not very sophisticated because it fails. Even if it's called volume sphere whatever, then it counts as well. Which is not really what we want, but it's good enough. All right. I think with that, actually, I call it a day for today. Some good progress. So we have sculpting kinda there. We have the primitives there. So we're getting there. It's not, as I said, exactly how I wanted, but it's good enough for now. Yeah, I mean, Vulkan is not too hard, I would say. Why is... That's weird. Is there something weird with our... I think there is something weird with the projection view matrix. That looks weird. Yeah, I don't know. That I cannot answer. But yeah, it is a little bit flawed. All of them. All of them are a little flawed. Oh, god damn it. I think there is something weird going on with yeah. Because if I do this, right? And then do this, we suddenly see the horizon, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. I think there is something going on with the either the view matrix or the projection matrix or both. We might not be recalculating them when the resolution changes. So that's something on the list of fixes that we need to do. But yeah, I will call it a day. As I said, beautiful. We have some nice stuff going on here already, I would say, and we can improve that, and we will add more stuff, and then eventually I will call it and just ship it as is as 0.4. I don't think we can finish all the stuff I want to do, because otherwise we are stuck, I think, forever. And it will be more of an iterative process, adding stuff. And like fixing those issues as well on an iterative thing. Because yeah, we still have like those, which, as I said, I think those are the gaps between the different resolutions of the terrain. Which I have an idea how to fix. It's just not so easy, but I have an idea. Alright, thank you very much. Have a nice rest of your Sunday. We will be probably not back tomorrow, but latest on Wednesday. Let's see if I do a stream on Tuesday, but I think I want to spend Monday, Tuesday maybe iterating a little bit on the UI there of the terrain panels, polishing that one. And I don't think it's too nice to do that on stream. I mean, I could, but I don't think it's very interesting to watch, so we probably don't do that. So yeah, thank you very much. Don't do everything in the main loop is the lesson of today, I guess. How many? God damn it, what am I doing? I wanted to open my other browser. God damn it. Here. Let's raid someone. It didn't do that in quite some time, so Let's rate Sad. He always rates me as well, so let's return that favor. And then next time we try to find someone new. So yeah, have a nice rest of your Sunday. See you at least latest on Wednesday, but maybe on Tuesday. Have a nice start into the week. Bye bye.
All the different ways you can open and read a file, right?